You threw him under the bus. And it's already hard for a black man to get a job in the NFL as far as coaching wise. You know what I'm saying? So once you put that in the air, all these other owners, remember there was only one black head coach. All these other owners that don't have a black coach, they're gonna be like, oh hell no, nah, I don't want this dude coming over here wanting all this power. He ain't gonna listen to what I'm telling him.
Welcome to the MarcWes Sports Podcast.
Yeah, you could just break it down. You know what I mean? You could just fucking
yeah.
start,
That's what I'm saying.
What I mean?
But yeah, this is the MarcWes Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Wesley Pierre Westradamus, here with our producers. Chris is Mejia. You see the background over there. But yeah, he filling in for Marcus today. You know, it's been National Signing Day yesterday, so he's still, you know, in the field capturing live videos from them students that actually signed. But yeah, we got to jump right in it. You know, we normally don't record so often, but after we heard the news, of course, you see the background, the Miami Dolphins in the headlines again, and they're always in the negative light. So you heard what happened, Chris?
I mean, I know what he's suing the NFL for racism, and I saw the text message between him and Belichick, and my boss kind of broke it down to me a little bit better because he was saying that pretty much, right, the Rooney Rule is saying that you got to interview somebody black, you know, just as you just got to do it as part of the system to give black coaches more of a chance.
Opportunity, yep. Mm-hmm.
And then he got that text from Belichick pretty much saying, yo, Brian, congratulations. You're going to NY. I heard the Giants want you. And then Brian Flores is like, oh shit, that's dope. That's awesome. And then he's like, hold up. Are you texting the right Brian? And then Belichick's like, oh shit, my bad. I meant to text Brian the Bowl or some shit.
From Dabo. Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up. But he also suing the Miami Dolphins for Stephen Ross, well, the NFL, because he allegedly saying that Stephen Ross offered him $100,000 to actually lose games, you know, to get the first round, the first pick in the draft in 2019. And you know, when it comes to sports and stuff like that, that's a no. They got Pete Rose not in the Hall of Fame because of betting, you know. And if we know that betting is legal now and you're rigging games to lose, you know, that's a complete no. So he's saying that the owner, Stephen Ross, went ahead and offered him 100 bands to lose games. And he was not for it. He also said that it was kind of like some tampering where he met somebody that just retired, the GOAT, Tom Brady. He met him and Stephen Ross on a yacht, and he was like, ain't you on contract right now? I ain't gonna be around something like this, so I'm gonna leave before I'm hung out to dry, how it's always done when it comes to politics, when it comes to a scapegoat. He would have probably been a scapegoat to fall in that sword for the owner. Something that the not manager, but the coach of the Raiders got fired behind, you know. But regardless of the fact, look, if it's true that the owner went ahead and said, I'm gonna give you 100 bands to lose games, he gotta sell a team first quarter. You know, he got to sell a team. You know, they're going to have him do the same thing. Yeah, me too, because I'm tired of losing. Ever since he been the owner of the Miami Dolphins and since 2008, we always been in the negative light. We got bully gate. You got somebody that's a grown man, 300 and something pounds, saying that he's getting bullied by his teammate. Like NFL is a physical sport. It's like you fighting every play. especially in the trenches with the O line and the D line, and you saying that your teammate is bullying you, why you didn't handle that? You feel me? Why you didn't handle that? Now, but regardless of the fact, the Miami Dolphins is always in a negative light, and this will shine another negative light on our Miami Dolphins. Again, I am happy if that happens and Stephen Ross have to sell the team. But to be honest with you, you got a lot of people saying, like, why you ain't came out with that information a long time ago? It's 2022. Now you fired, and now you want to come out with this information. You feel me? If you so play by the books all the time, you should have been came out with this information, But again, at the end of the day, I'm happy that it's happening. It's shining light on the NFL. And going back to what you alluded to in the beginning when he said that the Rooney Rule, you're supposed to interview a black coach. Me, personally, I think it's a waste of time. He thought it was a sham as well, especially after he got that text message from Bill Belichick coming out and saying congratulations to the wrong person. I mean, what people expect. I mean, you got these owners, man. You got, like, if I got a business, you're not going to tell me who to hire. Like, yeah. I'm going to be real. Like, you're not going to tell me who to hire. I can interview how many black people, and I know in my head that I'm telling you that you're not getting hired, not verbally, but mentally. Mentally, you ain't getting it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many owners you got in the NFL that's black? None. How many coaches that's in the NFL that's black? One. You know what I'm saying? So before the Rooney Rule came out, you had like 5 head coaches that was black in the NFL. Now you don't got no head coaches really in the NFL besides offensive line coaches, defensive coaches. You don't got that general that's a black man to actually lead your team besides the Pittsburgh Steelers. But
do you think this is gonna go anywhere? Do you think he has enough like proof to actually?
He say he got proof though. Like, you're not gonna come out with this and you ain't got no proof. He said he got emails, he got text messages, and he got someone that witnessed him say it. You know what I'm saying? So if you got all that and you gonna jeopardize your career, then you know that you got all this information. First quarter, most likely he's not gonna be a coach in the NFL again. You know what I mean? No. Regardless of the fact, because I mean, some people gonna say, "Oh, I commend him because he came out and put his career on the line, to stand on something, for the black cause." I mean, Kaepernick did that. So you see what happened to him. I mean, he got blackballed. He ain't in the NFL no more. Yeah, he probably getting money some other way, but they took away what he loved to do. Like, come on, man. You playing basketball, you playing football, you playing any type of sport and getting paid all this money. Like, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you a question. Do you think that was a good decision? Do you think he should have kind of just stayed, stay quiet and just try to get like another offensive line coach job or shit? Or
this is what I think really happened.
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer that question, but this is what I really think happened. I think the owner hollered at him, and the owner said, "Yo, I want the first pick in the draft. You're the new coach. You know what I'm saying? Everybody expect us to lose that first year, but I want to make sure I got the first pick." You know what I'm saying? And he's like, nah, he not on that. But it don't make no sense for you to have an owner tell you that, and you're not gonna do what the owner tell you. If some people gonna say, now you're like, you tripping, Wes. But if you still want that job, then I'm not gonna keep you. So he went ahead and went against the grain, went against his owner, and at the end of the day, when he got fired because he didn't do what the owner told him, which was lose games, which made us get to it. Because look, Chris, who's in the Super Bowl right now? Burrow. Burrow is the quarterback. If we would have lost all those games, we would have got. The Miami Dolphins got a better team than Cincinnati. Imagine Burrow on the Miami Dolphins with the number 5, number 6 defense that the Cincinnati Bengals don't have. It should probably be us in the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? But again, at the end of the day, we got a quarterback that's still questionable in Tua. But all that happened because Brian Flores didn't listen to his owner and lose the game. If it was me, I would have took the 100 bands. This your team. You feel me? This is your team. I don't care if I want to win, but I want to make sure that I have an opportunity to keep this job. Everybody expects us to actually lose. So when he got fired and the owner said he had problems communicating with people, getting along with people, that's when he felt salty.
He threw him under the bus.
You threw him under the bus. And it's already hard for a black man to get a job in the NFL as far as coaching wise. You know what I'm saying? So once you put that in the air, all these other owners, remember there was only one black head coach. All these other owners that don't have a black coach, they're going to be like, oh, hell no, I don't want this dude coming over here wanting all this power. He ain't going to listen to what I'm telling him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I ain't going to hire him.
Yeah.
Straight up. So that's the reason why he came out with this lawsuit. Now, to answer your question, do I think it's the right thing to do? Now that they did him green, yeah, because he already got blackballed. So many people already was like, oh, you're going to go ahead and get a job. You're going to land on your feet. You know, like you got 2 winning seasons with the Miami Dolphins, and then you fire him? Back-to-back seasons. Come on. We never had a winning season back-to-back. Not since Dan Marino. You know what I'm saying? The last game I remember when Dan Marino was in the playoffs and he threw like 6-7 picks. That was the last time the Dolphins was good. Ever since that, we had losing seasons. You're going to fire a coach that got 2 winning seasons? And because, now I feel you, Stephen Ross. You should have fired him because he should have listened to what you said. Because I'm the owner. This is my team. You know what I'm saying? I feel Stephen Ross. You feel me? For firing him. But again, some people, they're going to snitch. They're going to snitch on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what he's doing. You know, you could call it, oh, I commend him, this, that, and the other. But you know how many people ain't going to trust him? Trust him now. You coming out with what talking about information that me and you supposed to just talk about? You know what I'm saying? You putting out text messages. You saving my text. Damn, I don't know if I can holler at Chris and text him the way I want to, boy. This boy gonna use it against me sometime in the future.
Hey, I feel that same way about people who say text.
You feel what I'm saying? People ain't gonna trust him. One, you coming out with this. So, all right, if we gotta watch him. If we fire him, he gonna sue us now. Nah, you ain't getting no job now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel him for coming out. Now, if the Dolphins would have just fired him and not said anything, then I feel people. You feel me? I feel everybody in the organization like, oh, all right, we fired him. He didn't want to listen, but that's in-house. You threw him out to the curb because supposedly he did the right thing. He played by the rules and this, that, and the other. But you got other coaches that came out and said that happened. Hugh Jackson for the Cleveland Browns came out, and his people on his side came out with giving names. You feel me? Like who got paid because the owner of the Cleveland Browns wanted them to lose so they could get the first round pick. And I think that's who when they got what's his name, the quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. But regardless of the fact, as soon as he lost and did what the owner said, they fired him. You know what I'm saying? So they made him get fired, and who did they go get? They got a Caucasian to go ahead and, get that role. You feel me? All them years they was losing, that was against Hugh Jackson. All them first round picks you got that made the team good, Hugh Jackson. But you only get them good players if your team is garbage like that. All them first round picks, and as soon as we in line to get a quarterback, if we the first pick, we're that's exactly what you're gonna do. You're gonna do, but you thinking that you're gonna come back and now you're gonna get a team that got all them first round picks in defense and offense, on O-line, on D-line, and now you got the quarterback. Nah, they played you, Hugh Jackson. They played you. They got Baker Mayfield, and then they went ahead and banned you. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what Brian Flores was like, nah, you ain't gonna let me be the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna let me come in and be the first time I'm a head coach, and then I'm gonna lose every last game. 1-16 or 1-17, whatever it is at the moment, because they added some games. But regardless of the fact, I think Brian Flores and even some other black coaches know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? They know what it is. I mean, some white coaches, they know what it is, but they don't know what the black coaches really talk about in their circle, because we as black people go through something different. You feel what I'm saying? Regardless of the fact, even though they're like racism is over and this, that, and the other, nah, it ain't over, because some people can't just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't let it go. You feel me? You got some people that they date outside of their race, and their family don't fuck with them no more. You know what I'm saying? They family don't deal with them no more. They family like, oh nah, you dated a white person, you dated a black person. Oh, you don't know the history. Oh, you don't know this, you don't know that. Oh, that's not my grandkids. Oh, this, that, and the other. Some people do it for religion. You feel me? I mean, I never seen a Jewish person with a Muslim person married. Never. You feel me? Because their family probably gonna disown them. It's not that they probably don't want to deal with that person. They may like somebody of opposite religion, but if I mess with you, I gotta let go of my whole family, my whole upbringing, my whole everything. You feel what I'm saying? So again, when it comes to black people and black coaches probably already know what it is. Hugh Jackson probably already hollered at other black coaches and put them on point. It's just now he's like, oh, okay, now I don't need to be the one to do it. You feel what I'm saying? It's just like them people with R. Kelly. One girl come out, now all the other girls like, oh my God, like he did the same thing to me. You know what I'm saying? So it must be the same thing when it comes to this. It'd be like, all right, Brian Flores, you came out, you know, Stephen Ross basically raped you like R. Kelly, right? You know what I'm saying? And now all the other girls, meaning other head coaches, are coming out and saying, yeah, that happened to me too, Hugh Jackson. Now, again, sometimes I don't respect that, because I'm like, if something happened to you, then you need to just go ahead and come out and say it straight up. You feel me? Don't come out 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 years later. I ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come in the present. So you feel me? Don't wait till the person die or whatever like that. But again,
let me ask you this. You think it's gonna get to the point where it could go to the Supreme Court? Kind of like what happened with baseball and steroids and shit.
Yeah, look, Congress already talking about it.
Oh,
look,
shit,
Chris, they legalizing betting. They legalizing betting. How you legalizing betting and you rigging games?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You think Congress, there's a lot of money in it. When there's a lot of money in it, Congress they're gonna be in the building. You feel what I'm saying? And already a congressman in Chicago already spoke on it. He didn't spoke on the rigging games part, but he spoke on the the Rooney Rule and racial bias in the NFL and this, that, and the other. But ain't nothing your ass could do, ain't nothing I could do, ain't nothing that nobody could do until you got some owners that are black.
Yeah, I think I seen that. I just seen on the news that a politician chick from over here, Debbie Wasserman Schultz, she was up there at the Supreme Court talking about it, I believe.
Yeah. Well, that's probably another one, but still, regardless of the fact, man, until you get some African Americans that are able to buy an NFL team. And look, come on, man, look what Jeter did. You think Jeter had all that bread to buy the Marlins? He put his bread up. He hollered at his homeboys and other people. They put their bread together and they bought the Marlins. I don't like what he's doing right now with the Marlins so far, but that's another story. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But again, that's what the black people should go ahead and do. Yeah. Let's just say Stephen Ross have to sell a team like they did with the Clippers owner because he got caught on tape. You feel me? Speaking negative on the black individuals and speaking of but at the end of the day, there's some stuff that when he spoke on, he was like, look, when he said I think I recollect him saying, when you go to Israel, they look at black people worse than dogs. You know what I'm saying? Now, if he's saying that, in his crib and he don't think nobody gonna say that, it may be some truth to that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I never been there before. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? But people normally tell the truth when they don't know that other people is around listening in. So again, that's just another story. But regardless of the fact, if Stephen Ross got a force to get on sell the team, like you have people like Diddy and other people wanting to get teams. See, but again, if I'm buying a house though, right? Some people, I ain't gonna sell it to no black person. Yeah, you got the bread, but I ain't gonna sell it to you. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Like, unless the NFL say, yeah, when you sell the team, it has to be an African American or a black person that buy the team. Not a black person mixed with a white person. No, we want a pure black person. You feel what I'm saying? Because they be trying to, it is what it is. You feel me? You know how it goes. You know how it goes. You feel me? Yeah. Like, come on, man. Let's keep it real. You feel me? Like some people that's mixed still get treated a little better than straight black individuals. Sure. And they'll go ahead and throw, I don't mind, I got white people in my family as well, but I would want it to be a straight black person first quarter. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But I don't think it's gonna happen because they ain't gonna sell to that black person again, unless the NFL say when Stephen Ross, you gotta sell this team, it has to be black individuals that own you sell it to. So for me, hey, it is what it is, man. I hopefully he win, but
get Stephen Ross out of here.
Yeah, like, come on, man. Like Bullygate, man. This is the shit we talking about when we talk about the Dolphins. Bullygate. We talk about people not getting along. Like, yo, we acting like it's school. You know what I'm saying? This is not school. You feel what I'm saying? First quarter.
What about the guy doing the cocaine? Remember that motherfucker?
Oh, that's another story. The guy that's doing the coke. Oh, come on, man.
In the office.
Come on, man. Like, yo, man. Like, it's like everything happens in Miami. You know how everybody, they be like, everything always happen in Florida. Yes, it's true. You know what I'm saying? Everything happens over here. The stuff that you just be like, yo, like, really? You feel me? Maybe because I don't be seeing what's happening or people don't post will be happening in their city like that. But Florida, especially when you talk about the Dolphins, if you talking about sports, blunder, always doing something stupid. We could have had Burrow. We could have had Murray. You feel me? And we have Tua. But again, I still think Tua is okay. But like, again, Chris, the only way that you can lose these games is if you first round pick if you lose these games. So he already snitching on the Dolphins. Well, you think they could lose all the games again? Hell no. You're not gonna get no quarterback being the first pick because you was 1-16, 1-17. No, because Brian Flores snitched on y'all already. You feel me? And the NFL is gonna be on your back. They're gonna watch you, and you're gonna have to win games, even though there's a quarterback looming from college that can probably have us like Joe Burrow and Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. No, we're cursed. Like, I think we cursed, kid. Like, for real. I really, truly think we're cursed. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, it is what it is, man.
Fuck it. Yeah. But, yeah, man. We'll see what happens from here.
Yeah, we'll see what happens from here. Again, this can be a blessing in disguise, Chris. Because like we both said, since Stephen Ross been the owner, the Dolphins been trash. So now you already know what. Let me just tell you why he should not be the owner of the Dolphins. Like, all right, his school is Michigan State. I don't have no problem with Michigan State. We just fired our head coach. Okay, cool. Jim Harbaugh want to come in the NFL, right? Here's what you say. Oh, I'm not gonna take Jim Harbaugh. I ain't gonna pluck him away from my alma mater in Michigan State. Like, yo, your mind is not
priorities are wrong.
Exactly. Your mind is not, I'm fixing the Dolphins. Like, really? And guess what happened? As soon as the story with Brian Flores came out, he said, I'm going back to Michigan. The same day or the next day.
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I already knew that he probably was going to be the coach. Brian Flores and other people probably already knew in their circle. And Brian Flores like, oh, so you ban me so your dog can get over here. You feel me? You already donated so much money to Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? Like, you donated like 450 million to that school. You know what I'm saying? If they hired the head coach over there, you don't think that they had to holler at you? You know what I'm saying? Nah, you over here worried about that school and not worried about the damn Dolphins. You need to be fired. No, matter of fact, you need to sell the damn team. So that's the whole reason why he need to go. But it is what it is. We'll go ahead and keep watching this. We're gonna be here. We're gonna be back in a few days. You feel me? Marcus should be back. We'll go ahead and jump into National Signing Day and other things in sports. I think the Miami Heat's right now. So, you have anything else, Chris?
Nah, just that Brian Flores just wanted to talk about that.
You already know. So the question is, and what y'all should be asking at the end of this show is Brian Flores snitching or is he keeping it real? You feel what I'm saying? For real. Is he snitching or keeping it real? Because shit, some people gonna be like, yo. But that's gonna conclude this episode on the MarcWes Sport Podcast. Till next time. Peace.
Peace.